My girlfriend said, "Don't come to my apartment unannounced. My building thinks I date high-value men." I replied, "Understood." I didn't go to her place, but someone else did, carrying something that had her name written on it in handwriting she recognized instantly. I'm Eric, 34, and until 3 weeks ago I thought I had a solid relationship. My girlfriend Natasha and I had been together for about 8 months. We met at a friend's engagement party, hit it off over shared tastes in music and food. She was 29, worked in marketing for some tech startup, always looked put together. I'm a high school teacher, make decent money, but nothing extravagant. We had fun together. Or at least I thought we did. The comment that ended everything happened on a Tuesday evening in early November. I texted her around 6 p.m. asking if I could swing by with dinner. We did that sometimes. I'd grab takeout, we'd watch a show, normal couple stuff. This time, she responded differently. Natasha, actually, can you not come by unannounced anymore? Me, I literally just asked. That's not unannounced. Natasha, you know what I mean, just my building has a certain vibe and people talk. Me, what does that mean? Natasha, the other tenants here are wealthy. They date doctors, lawyers, finance guys. I don't want them seeing me with, you know. Me, with what? Natasha, with someone who doesn't fit that image. I stared at my phone for a solid minute. Read it 3 times to make sure I wasn't misunderstanding. Me, so I'm an embarrassment. Natasha, don't be dramatic. I'm just saying maybe we keep things at your place or meet out somewhere. Me, because you're ashamed of me. Natasha, it's not about shame. It's about perception. Image matters, Eric. Me, understood. Natasha, thank you for being mature about this. I didn't respond. Just sat in my car in the parking lot of the Thai place I'd been about to order from, feeling something cold settle in my chest. Not anger yet, just this crystallizing clarity about who I was actually dating. That night, I did something I'm not proud of. I went through Natasha's Instagram, really went through it, scrolled back months, and I started noticing things I'd ignored before. There were photos of her at expensive restaurants, bars, clubs, always dressed up, always with the same group of women who looked like they stepped out of a fashion magazine. And in the comments, always guys. Guys with profile pictures showing off watches, cars, vacation homes. Guys whose bios said things like entrepreneur and angel investor and CEO. And Natasha responded to them. Flirty responses. Nothing explicit, but enough. Thanks, babe. Next time for sure, DM me. I'd never been in any of her photos, not once in 8 months. I scrolled to her tagged photos, found one from 2 weeks ago at some rooftop party. She was in a red dress I'd never seen, laughing with a guy in an expensive suit. The caption from whoever posted it said, "Power couples only." Someone had tagged both of them. The guy's name was Marcus. I clicked his profile. Private. But his profile picture showed him next to a Mercedes. His bio said, venture capital, angel investor, DM for opportunities. I went back to Natasha's messages. We mostly texted, but we had a few Instagram DMs from when we first started dating. I scrolled up, way up, found messages from September, right around when we started getting serious. Natasha to some guy named Blake. Just keeping my options open, LOL. He's sweet, but definitely not endgame material. Blake. Backup plan? Natasha. More like a placeholder until something better comes along. The date on that message was September 18th, 2 days after she'd told me she wanted to be exclusive. Update 1. I screenshot everything. Every message, every photo, every comment thread. Organized them in a folder on my phone. Didn't know what I was going to do with them yet, but I knew I'd need proof. Wednesday morning, I went to work like normal, taught my classes, graded papers, had lunch with my colleague Dave, who's also my best friend since college. "You look like garbage," Dave said, biting into his sandwich. "Didn't sleep well?" "What's wrong?" I told him everything, showed him the screenshots. He got progressively more angry as he scrolled through them. Dude, you need to dump her. Like yesterday. I know. So why haven't you? Because I want her to know that I know. I want her to feel what I felt reading those messages. That's petty. Yeah. I'm in. What's the plan? I smiled. Still working on it. That evening, Natasha texted asking if I wanted to come over to her place on Friday. I found that interesting considering she'd just told me not to come by unannounced because I embarrassed her. Me. Thought you didn't want me at your building. Natasha. I said unannounced. If I invite you, that's different. Plus, everyone will be out Friday night anyway. Me. So as long as nobody sees me, it's fine. Natasha. Eric, don't start. Me. I'm not starting anything, just clarifying the rules. Natasha. Can you come over or not? Me. I'll think about it. She didn't respond to that. I spent Wednesday night doing research, found Natasha's building address in my phone. I'd been there enough times to have it saved. Looked it up. Luxury apartments downtown, the kind with a doorman and a lobby that looks like a hotel. Rent starting at $3,200 for a one-bedroom. I remembered Natasha mentioning her parents helped with rent, which made sense because there was no way she afforded that on a marketing salary. Thursday afternoon, I was sitting in my classroom after school when I got an idea. A terrible, petty, absolutely perfect idea. I called Dave. I need you to do something weird. How weird? I need you to dress up nice and deliver something to Natasha's building tomorrow evening. What am I delivering? A package, with a letter inside. But you need to look expensive, like venture capital expensive. I don't own venture capital expensive clothes. So rent some. I'll pay for it. Pause. What's in the letter? Proof that she's been playing me. And a message. From you? No, from Marcus. Who's Marcus? The guy she's actually interested in. According to his Instagram activity, he comments on all her photos. Always flirty. She always responds. I'm going to write a letter as if it's from him, confessing that he's married and can't keep seeing her. I'll print it on nice paper, sign it M, make it look real. You're going to deliver it to her building in an expensive suit, tell the doorman it's urgent and personal, and make sure it gets to her. And then what? And then she'll think Marcus dumped her. She'll be devastated. And while she's processing that, I'll text her breaking up with her and send her all the screenshots I have of her messages. She'll realize I knew everything, that I set this up, and that she lost both of us in one night. Dave was quiet for a moment. That's diabolical. Is it too much? No, it's perfect. I'm in. Update 2. Friday morning, I drafted the letter. Took me an hour to get the tone right. Had to sound like a guilty rich guy who'd been caught by his wife. Natasha, I can't do this anymore. My wife found your messages. She's threatening to leave and take everything. I care about you, but I can't risk losing my family and my assets. What we had was fun, but it has to end. Don't contact me again. I've blocked your number and socials. I'm sorry it ended this way. M. I printed it on cream-colored cardstock I bought from a stationery store. Put it in an expensive-looking envelope. Wrote her name in cursive on the front. I'd practiced copying the handwriting style from Marcus's Instagram stories, where he'd occasionally post handwritten notes about investments. Close enough that she'd probably think it was him. Dave met me at my place at 4 p.m. wearing a suit he'd rented from some formal wear shop. Dark navy, perfectly fitted, with a watch I'd never seen him wear before. Where'd you get the watch? Borrowed it from my cousin. Rolex. Fake, but looks real enough. You look ridiculous. I look rich. There's a difference. We drove to Natasha's building. I parked a block away where I could see the entrance but wouldn't be visible. Dave walked up to the building at 5:30 p.m., right when the evening doorman would be starting his shift. I watched through binoculars I'd borrowed from my dad who used them for bird watching. Felt like a stalker, but I needed to see this happen. Dave talked to the doorman for a minute, handed him the envelope, gestured like it was urgent. The doorman nodded, picked up a phone, called up to what I assumed was Natasha's apartment. Dave waited. 2 minutes later, the doorman hung up and waved Dave through. My phone buzzed. Text from Dave. I'm in. Going up now. 5 minutes passed. My phone buzzed again. Dave. Delivered. She opened the door, I handed it to her, said it was from M, and that he wanted to make sure she got it personally. She looked confused, but took it. I left. Me. How'd she look? Dave. Dressed up, like she was expecting someone. Perfect. She was expecting me. Instead, she got a breakup letter from the guy she actually wanted. Dave came back to the car 10 minutes later. We sat there waiting. At 6:15 p.m., my phone rang. Natasha. I let it ring. She called again and again. I watched my phone light up 4 times before she stopped. Then, the texts started. Natasha. Eric, where are you? Natasha. I thought you were coming over. Natasha. Call me, please. Natasha. Something happened, I need to talk to you. I waited until 7 p.m. Then I sent my message. Me. Hey, I'm not coming over. Actually, I'm not coming over ever again. We're done. Natasha. What? Why? Me. Because I'm not a placeholder. I'm not backup until something better comes along, and I'm definitely not someone you hide because I don't fit your building's aesthetic. Natasha. Eric, what are you talking about? I sent the screenshots, all of them. Her messages about me being a placeholder, her flirty comments with Marcus and Blake and half a dozen other guys, the tagged photos from parties I was never invited to. Me. I know everything. I've known since Tuesday. I just wanted you to know that I know before I left. 3 minutes passed. Then my phone rang. I declined it. She called again. Declined again. Natasha. Those messages are out of context. Natasha. I can explain everything. Natasha. Please just talk to me. Me. There's nothing to explain. You made it clear what I am to you. So now you get exactly what you wanted. Space from the guy who embarrasses you. Natasha. I never said you embarrass me. Me. You said I don't fit your building's image. Same thing. Natasha. Eric, please. Something else happened tonight and I really need to talk to you. Me. Talk to Marcus. Oh wait, you can't. Heard he's done with you too. She stopped responding after that. Update 3. Saturday morning, I woke up to 17 missed calls from Natasha and a wall of texts. Most of them were desperate apologies mixed with confusion about the Marcus letter. She'd figured out something was off about it, but couldn't piece together that I was behind it. Natasha. Did you send that letter? Natasha. How did you know about Marcus? Natasha. This isn't funny, Eric. Natasha. You humiliated me in front of my doorman. That last one made me laugh. I humiliated her. The irony was beautiful. Dave came over around noon with coffee and donuts. Dude, you're trending. What? He showed me his phone. Apparently, one of Natasha's friends had posted a vague story on Instagram about men playing games and catching feelings for the wrong person. The comments were full of people speculating. Someone had connected it to Natasha based on tagged locations. She's spiraling, Dave said. Good. You feel bad at all? Should I? No, just asking. I feel nothing, and that's the weird part. I thought I'd feel guilty or sad or something, but I just feel free. My phone rang. Unknown number. I answered. Eric? A woman's voice I didn't recognize. Who's this? My name's Jennifer. I'm Marcus's wife. My stomach dropped. How did you get this number? Natasha gave it to me. She called Marcus crying about some letter. He had no idea what she was talking about. She thought I sent it. I didn't. But when she described it and mentioned your name, I got curious. I don't know what you're talking about. Yes, you do. And honestly, I don't care. Marcus has been inappropriate with her for months. I've known about it. This letter thing, whatever you did, it scared him straight. He deleted her number, blocked her on everything, so thank you. I didn't. You did, and it worked. Natasha's upset. Marcus is home acting right for the first time in a year, and you got your revenge. Everyone wins except her. I just called to say I appreciate it. She hung up. Dave was staring at me. What was that? Marcus's wife. She knows I sent the letter. She's thanking me? This is insane. Yeah. That evening, Natasha showed up at my apartment. I watched through the peephole as she knocked. Didn't open the door. Eric, I know you're in there. Your car's outside. Please just talk to me. I stayed quiet. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry for what I said about your building. I'm sorry for those messages. I was stupid. I was trying to impress people who don't matter. But you matter. You always mattered. Still nothing from me. The letter wasn't from Marcus, was it? You sent it. You sent some guy to my building in a suit to deliver a fake letter just to hurt me. Silence. That's cruel, Eric. You're supposed to be the good guy. Teachers are supposed to be good guys. I almost opened the door at that. Almost. But something stopped me. Maybe it was hearing her try to make me the villain. Maybe it was realizing she still didn't actually get it. I'm leaving, she finally said. But I need you to know that you didn't just break up with me. You humiliated me. Everyone knows now. My friends, my doorman, Marcus and his wife. You made sure I'd look pathetic. So congratulations, you won. I heard her walk away, checked the peephole. She was gone. Dave texted, She leave? Me. Yeah. Dave, how you feeling? Me. Like I dodged a bullet? Final update. It's been 5 weeks since the letter incident. Life's pretty normal now. I'm still teaching, still hanging out with Dave, started seeing someone new actually. Met her at a bookstore, she's a nurse, doesn't care about luxury apartments or venture capital guys. We got coffee last week and she paid for her own drink without making it a thing. Refreshing. Natasha tried to contact me twice more after that night. Once through Instagram DM, once through a mutual friend. Both times I didn't respond. Eventually, she stopped. I heard through that same mutual friend that she moved out of the expensive building. Living somewhere cheaper now, roommate situation. Apparently, the rent was too much without her parents' help, and they cut her off after finding out about the Marcus situation. Small world. Marcus and his wife are apparently doing fine. Jennifer sent me a Facebook friend request, which was weird, but I accepted it. She messaged once, just saying thanks again, and that Marcus was in therapy working on his issues. I said good luck and left it at that. Dave still brings up the letter thing when we're drinking. Calls it the Marcus letter incident, like it's some historical event. Makes me laugh every time. The thing about being called someone's placeholder is that it rewrites your entire relationship. Every good memory gets tainted. Every I love you becomes suspect. You start wondering if any of it was real or if you were just convenient until someone better came along. I don't think Natasha meant to be cruel. I think she genuinely didn't see anything wrong with what she was doing. To her, dating was strategic. I was the stable option while she pursued the exciting one. When I didn't fit her image, I became a liability. Simple as that. The letter was petty. I know that. But watching her realize she'd lost both the placeholder and the prize at the same time. Worth it. She wanted high-value men who played games. She got exactly that, just not from who she expected. I'm not the villain here, no matter what she tells people. I'm just the guy who refused to be someone's backup plan, and if that meant burning it all down on the way out, so be it.